entertaining, exciting. Those are all words that you think that Pope would be speaking of himself, and if you did, you wouldn't be wrong. However, I'd add one more word to that, and that's historic. Because you're looking at the longest reigning champion in the history of All Caribbean Wrestling. And therefore, now then, I invite all of you to come aboard with me as we ride the fantastic voyage on this Wayne Daddy into a new era of All Caribbean Wrestling as we go to Tempo TV. And I want to be clear, I want to make one thing certain. ACW, we're about to make history of our own, and yours truly is going to lead us into the new era of All Caribbean Wrestling. Make no mistake about it, Pope has spoken.
Welcome to Saturday Night Live. It's the debut episode of Saturday Night Live. My name is Gerard Bonner alongside TK Trinidad, and we want to welcome you to All Caribbean Wrestling right here on Tempo Networks.
Now, shout out to all those joining us from across the world on All Caribbean mobile app available on iOS, Google Play, and Roku, and we have an all action-filled lineup for you.
And we just got word that we're coming to pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. It's Casa de Fuego. Now listen, we kicked off the show with a great tribute to the Pope, Elijah Burke. He is the longest reigning champion here at All Caribbean Wrestling, and he's been unstoppable since defeating the Haitian sensation Reggie Rhythm for the championship.
Now, this title is the crown jewel of the Caribbean and will be what every male competitor is fighting for. And speaking of competition, they are coming from everywhere to be part of All Caribbean Wrestling. Back at Fight for Paradise, a former WWE superstar made his debut. Let's hear from him now.
Lince, ¿qué pasa, carnal? All Caribbean Wrestling. Lince Dorado invited me for the party, carnal. I cannot wait. Lucha, lucha, lucha. See you soon.
And making his return, in addition to that, is another incredible superstar. You've seen him on Ring of Honor. He's been doing commentary. He's been a champion. Caprice Coleman is back here at All Caribbean Wrestling. And not just is he here, but he's bringing his son along with him, and that is Chase Coleman.
And as of last night, we have another return to All Caribbean Wrestling, an exciting return of Trinidad.
Let's go to our ring announcer, Eliana, for our opening contest. Well, it's time to get into action here for the first match on Saturday Night Live. Well, Trinidad is back here in All Caribbean Wrestling, and I love that this is really the first opportunity for those of you who are joining us to experience him and All Caribbean Wrestling.
I mean, Trinidad, TK Trinidad, I'm already a fan.
You're, of course, and you guys have a great similarity. He is representing Trinidad and Tobago, and I know you are connected to Trinidad as well.
Yes, he's from Dago Martin. My dad's from Davenport. That's a whole other story, but I love the fact that he's representing Trinidad.
And that's one of the beautiful things about what we're seeing here in All Caribbean Wrestling. Wrestlers are from all across the world, including right here in the Caribbean. And so shout out for Trinidad, who again is back. He has spent some time, of course, here in All Caribbean Wrestling in the past.
He definitely has, and you know, he has I think coming back to be a big thing, especially with this deal that we have with Temple Network.
Well, you know, it just goes to show what we were talking about before, how so many people are interested in being a part of what's happening here at All Caribbean Wrestling. And now, you know, it's a special thing when you get to see who you represent or people who represent you on your television screen. And that's really one of the reasons why Trinidad wanted to come back to All Caribbean Wrestling.
And it seems like Slade Porter is not much of a fan of Trinidad.
Well, think about this. You know, we had our program Breakout, which you, of course, can check out on our YouTube channel. But Slade Porter would love nothing more than to win the first match in the history of this program, Saturday Night Live.
That would be a big win. However, given the fact it's All Caribbean Wrestling, I think a bigger win would be for Trinidad.
Well, and that's a great question. I mean, you look at Trinidad, and, you know, think about what I think it would mean for Slade to win this match. Trinidad actually participated in the first championship match here in the history of All Caribbean Wrestling, where he took on AJ Francis to determine the inaugural champion.
Now, the thing is, with it being the first match for All Caribbean Wrestling on Temple Network, I wonder how he's going to celebrate it. Are we doing roti? Are we doing cook-up? Are we doing pilau? Are we doing curry?
Well, here's the thing. There won't be a celebration if he can't get past what Slade is bringing to the table here. And Slade looks like he could be bringing, well, it almost looked like an Indian deathlock there, but a kick out there from Trinidad, who again, you know, Trini has done quite a bit of things. He wanted to get involved in wrestling at a young age, but they had no wrestling at his school. By the way, he went to high school, of course, there in Trinidad, and he's been representing there for quite some time. Specifically, went to St. Mary's College.
Shout out to St. Mary's.
Yeah, he graduated, and they call it CIC. He said all the people would know about that.
They definitely would.
And there, literally on cue, he shouts out CIC.
There it is. Shout out to them. So now the question is, does Trinidad go to Carnival? Have you been to Carnival? I've been to Carnival.
Of course
Have you been to Carnival?
Of course you've been to Carnival, but here we go. Oh, wow, he calls that Palau. Or Palo, excuse me.
Pilau.
And that's it. It's a wrap. That's a win.
That is a win with Pilau.
Here is your winner, Trinidad.
And it's Pilau.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help you out.
All right. Listen. Here's what I do know. Pilau. Palau. It's a win. And that's what we like to see here to kick off Saturday Night Live. And you've got to wonder, with a big win like this for Trinidad, will he eventually be making his way into the championship conversation once again?
Tough competition.
Listen, there is absolutely more getting ready to happen. We are honored that you're joining us here on Tempo Networks and all around the world at the All Caribbean Wrestling app. We've got more wrestling action still to come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Denise Day.
Well, I am so excited to see Cassandra Golden getting this all-important opportunity here at Saturday Night Live. Someone who I think is an incredible competitor who gets the opportunity to showcase her skills here tonight.
And now it's going to be an incredible match. Cassandra Golden, we've seen her transform over the last year.
We really have. I mean, you really can go back to Mo Bay Bash in Montego Bay, Jamaica, which, of course, you can watch that full card right there on our mobile app. And it was that night that she got her first taste of championship gold here in All Caribbean Wrestling.
This is very true. Now, who she's putting a little hurt into is Denise Day, who is from Texas. She's been wrestling for 3 years.
Whoa, and Denise
Oh.
Day almost got a 2 count there on Cassandra Golden.
Yeah, I think she's trying to vie for that championship.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, anybody who's getting in the ring, you understand this opportunity right now to perform in front of 24 islands and around the world on our mobile app. There are lots of eyes that are paying attention. Good Lord.
Ooh.
What a chop there from Cassandra Golden.
I'm telling you, Cassandra, I feel like she's transformed to something not as golden.
Well, you know what? I think it could be, whoa, and that could have been really, really dangerous for Denise Day had she not moved out of the way, but Denise Day hits a big drop kick.
And now, so for Denise Day, her inspiration, since we're seeing a little bit of it, John Cena, Randy Orton, and a little touch of AJ Link, she said.
Okay, I could certainly see that, and what a huge win it would be for Denise Day to defeat a former champion here in Cassandra Golden. Cassandra spent over a year holding championship gold, and she's now at the stage where she would love to get more championship gold around her waist.
I know, I definitely think the goal is to eventually get to our ACW Women's Champion, Kalia Capri.
I definitely think that's the case, and you've got to think if those two ever cross paths, it could be a and it's over just that fast. It's over just that fast.
Cassandra Golden!
Well, Cassandra Golden does not get paid by the hour, and this is why she's the powerhouse. She is dangerous, she's incredible, and she has to be considered a major contender for the All Caribbean Wrestling Women's Championship. It's an incredible time right now to be a part of what we're doing here at All Caribbean Wrestling. We just saw Cassandra Golden, and of course she has got to be considered a top contender for the All Caribbean Wrestling Women's Championship. And so with that said, we're going to go to an interview right now with our backstage correspondent, Carolina Teague, who's talking to the All Caribbean Wrestling Women's Champion, Kalia Capri.
Welcome to All Caribbean Wrestling. My name is Carolina Teague, and joined with me is the beautiful ACW Women's Champion, Kalia Capri. Now, Kalia, this has been quite the journey for you. Does your title bring you a sense of pride?
Pride is not the word, Carolina. It's more like self-respect. I don't do anything in this life that's not worth doing. And when you under the Capri Sun, you just built differently. And I was built to be the Caribbean queen. And I am your ACW Women's Champion.
Welcome back to All Caribbean Wrestling. I'm Carolina Teague, and I'm here with Caprice Coleman. Now, you told me earlier that you had some exciting news you wanted to share with me.
That's some very exciting news, especially for a dad. It's a moment that I've been waiting for my whole life, and now it's here. It's finally here, and I'm excited about it. My son, the Born Legacy, Chase Coleman, has just signed with All Caribbean Wrestling, and he's here tonight. I want to introduce him to the world. It's Chase Coleman. He's got a
nice
great
to meet
match
you.
tonight.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Dude, I've been so excited about working here, and I mean, what if we start tagging? Like we could bring back the CNC Wrestle Factory.
Hold on a second. Let's just see how the night goes. See how the night goes. See how things going. Let people see what you got. I think you're gonna be great. All right. Let's see how the night goes. That's my son right there.
Well, I'm pretty excited. We've been talking about a lot of new signees here to All Caribbean Wrestling.
Introducing first, from Carolina, accompanied by Caprice Coleman, the Born Legacy, Chase Coleman.
And here is one of those new signees, of course, Chase Coleman, the son of the great Caprice Coleman, is now with us here at All Caribbean Wrestling.
This is exciting pedigree.
It is. I mean, if you think about the
And
legacy
his
there of
opponent,
Caprice Coleman,
the fourth
over 25 years in the pro wrestling business, and it's very rare that you have your son in the business and you get to spend time with him. And speaking of spending time, I'm honored to be joined by my good friend and brother, Caprice Coleman's in the building. How are you, sir?
Chip, you're doing good, man. I'm excited about this match tonight. Get to see my son wrestle. I think I'm in the house.
There we go. You're in the house, Caprice. It is great to have you with us and such an exciting time here. What does it mean to have your son, Chase, continuing in your legacy internationally here at All Caribbean Wrestling?
Man, it's so big. It's the one time where he wasn't going to do it, man. He's also an artist, a music artist. He's really good at that as well. A year or so ago, he decided to jump into the ring, man. He's been training ever since. Got a year under his belt, man. He's been doing phenomenal, and to be signed with ACW, man, oh my goodness, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is a huge, huge deal to see him there. Now, I'm curious, as you can see there, he's taking on Ray Perez, and Ray Perez is the force kind of overpowering Chase.
Yeah.
What have you taught Chase to be able to deal with competitors who are larger than him?
You got to be who you are, man. Sometimes you got to stick and move, flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee, be who you are, and that's exactly what Chase is going to do. He's been in these situations before.
Indeed he has. You have literally taken Chase, not just across the United States, but he's been literally traveling around the world.
Yeah, he's traveling around the world. He's had his passport since he was 3 years old.
That's
Damn,
incredible.
three.
3 years old.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I didn't have my passport at 3. How about
we
you?
had-
TK?
I
to
actually had
do
it
it.
when I was 1.
Well, of course you did.
I
See
went
what
to
I'm
Trinidad.
saying?
What do you want? What do you
Well, okay,
want from me?
that's fair.
Wow, look at the force right here. It's normally a shoulder tackle. The momentum takes you down, but the force is staying right up with Chase, man. I think he's going to have to change his game plan. And I'm trying not to be in his corner, trying not to tell him what to do because he's his own person now. Right, there you go. That's
There
how
we
you do
go.
it.
It could be enough there. Oh, count of 2 there. And
There you go.
oh.
Shining Wizard right there, keeping him down. I think it'll be a spot thing to keep the big man down, not let him get to his feet. But I'll tell you, with the charisma behind Chase, keeps the crowd going. It's all the side of him.
Here's
Look at
what's
this. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow, he got caught.
What
He
in
got
the
caught.
world? Oh,
and
my
now
goodness.
he's in trouble.
I tell you what, man, this sports guy looks very impressive, man. Trying to take it to Chase. This size difference may be something that Chase has to come over.
And you've got to think that, the force, Ray Perez is excited about what's happening here with All Caribbean Wrestling.
Oh, my goodness.
And he'd love nothing more than to get a win
Yeah.
over Chase Coleman, if for no other reason than who his father is,
Yeah.
Caprice Coleman.
My God, what a build. You're absolutely right, man. Sometimes they see who he is and they think beating him is beating me. It's totally different things. Chase is his own person. But I tell you what, being in ACW, you want to make a name for yourself no matter who you're wrestling. And I think that's what Force is trying to do. Low lariat right there. That might be enough. I hope it's not.
This could be all. This could be a.
No.
Whoa.
There you
So
go. You see the
now-
heart.
As a father, when you're seeing this happen, do you want to kind of rush in and help your son?
Nah, man, I can't do that, man. You're wrestling, you know what you're signing up for. You know what he's signed up for. You just hope that he can do his best at it. And he's proven himself before. Oh, my
But right
goodness.
now, he is being, I hate to say this, dominated right
Yeah.
now by Ray Perez.
Yeah, but he's not out yet, man. As long as you see this guy breathing, he's got a chance inside of him.
We've had the opportunity again to see Chase earlier. Of course,
Yep,
last
look at
year,
that.
he was a part of Say It Loud 4. He had a chance to team with you during that time frame.
Good
And now
gracious.
we're seeing this comeback here
Yeah.
from Chase Coleman.
Tell you what, man, he's got him all day long. He's fighting. The Force is now down. I think it's the first time Force has really been down by taking Lariat. There you go.
Incredible move there coming from Chase Coleman. Will that be enough here? Count it 1 and whoa.
Yeah, using the momentum against Force, I think is what Chase is doing, man. It's kind of using his own weight, using his own momentum against him. And I think it's working for Chase Coleman right here. It works for my son. I'm trying to call the action, man, and not be biased. It's hard, man. It's my blood in there,
I get that totally.
Cross body. Whoa, he is
he
caught.
got caught.
Wow.
Got caught. The impressive catch there
My God.
by Ray Perez. And Perez is just kind of walking
And
around
Perez
with
is
him.
known for that power slam that he does.
And if he hits this, it'll be over.
My goodness.
Perez has got him locked in, and Chase is in trouble.
Yeah. Get
I'm not-
out of there. Boom, there you
snuck
go.
out the back door.
Shotgun
Oh.
drop kick. There you go.
Chase is showing that he's got
Got
what
to
it
put him away,
takes.
man.
Here we go. Chase has got him caught. Oh, this very creative move there from Chase. Almost a
Cause that
submission there.
arachnophobia.
I like
That's
that.
gonna be enough.
He
That's
tapped
it.
out. Well, I've had the privilege of watching Chase quite a bit over the last year, but I've never seen him use a submission hold like that.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, man. Sometimes you can't pick the guy up, so you're able to maneuver what you need to do to get the win, and it's a great win for Chase, man, especially first singles match in ACW. What you think, Bonner?
I love to see what we just saw there with Chase Coleman landing a huge win here, and it's great to have you back in the booth with us.
Well, I feel pretty good right here, you know, but you got a great tag team partner now, man, and we're going to keep the action flowing.
Man, what took you so long to answer my text? Look where we're at, All Caribbean Wrestling, man.
I just had to see it, man, to believe
I know,
it,
but
bro.
now I got the
Wow.
Rey the Ida, the King of Flight here, and I heard they got some tag team titles, man. I think we can win them, but first, let's go around the Caribbean and get Lucha. Carnal, what are you looking at?
I'm sorry, but me distraí. I'm sorry, perdón.
Hey, man,
Que
don't
estás
get
bien bonita,
distracted, man.
perdóname.
Look at the
que
big-
estás bien. No, I'm just saying que estás bien bonita.
Whoa. Got shower with this on or what?
Hey, with you?
Hey, welcome, puppy. Do we have a problem here?
Guys, man, no
¿Qué problema?
problem.
What are you
I'm just
talking
showing my
about?
friend, you know, the good people and the bad people.
I think he's funny. Got jokes.
Oh, okay.
Fucking kitty cat
Hey,
jokes.
first of all, okay, you're new, all right? So I'm gonna give you some advice. All right, so
Don't.
Don't. I'm gonna let my brother talk to you.
¿Qué huevos, no?
They ain't gonna scare the King of Flight, baby. Hey, don't worry about it.
You should be.
De verdad.
Okay, so I've got to ask you, TK, who in the world is Cassandra's brother?
I have no idea.
I mean, I figured you might have some intel.
Why do you think I would have some
You
intel?
know everything.
This is true, but I don't know that.
Aha! Well, we're going to have to wait to find that out. One thing we can tell you for sure is our board of directors is heavy at work, and they've just informed us that they've set up a match for the upcoming pay-per-view at Casa de Fuego as it's Lince Dorado taking on Rios de la Sangre. Again, that goes down in 2 weeks' time, March 16th, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. It's going to be an issue.
It is definitely going to be an issue, so we're going to be there, and if you can't be there, you definitely want to check it out on the app.
That's for sure. Now let's go back to Fight for Paradise, which was in the Bahamas, where we saw another incredible and surprising debut. It was rather personal. Let's take a look.
The Bahamas not only has a king, but y'all have a new hero. I love y'all. Let's go!
Every hero needs a villain, and we met our villain in Marty Scurll, and I'm a bit nervous about what that could mean for not just Marty Scurll and All Caribbean Wrestling, but what does that mean for the KING, Kenny King? Well, ironically, of course, as we heard from Marty Scurll, you had to know at some point the KING, Kenny King, would have a response.
Kenny King hailing from Guyana. I am so proud also to be part of our Guyanese descent to see him do some amazing things for ACW.
Well, think about this. You know, we just took a look at what happened back at Fight for Paradise. Marty Scurll just showing up out of nowhere, and that is, again, problematic. Kenny King has not had a chance to respond to that ever since it happened at Fight for Paradise. I can't wait to see what he's going to say here tonight to address what happened back at Fight for Paradise with Marty Scurll. Here's the KING.
Well, in case you don't know, or in case you just slow, my name is Kenny, K-I-N-G, King! And my name carries a lot of weight in this wrestling business. I've been a lot of places. I've wrestled all over the world. I've won championships. I'm the man. But out of all those things, the thing that I am most proud of right now as a Guyanese man is to show everybody, all the West Indian people, all the Caribbean people, that you have a home for wrestling, and that place is ACW. Back in the Bahamas at Fight for Paradise, Lince Dorado and I, Lince Dorado, one of the best luchadors on the planet, we took each other to the limit to show the Bahamas and all the Caribbean that we were ready to be a hero for them, that we were ready to put it all on the line. And just this much, just by this much, I happen to beat Lince Dorado, and I emerged as the hero. But every hero gets a villain. Marty Scurll, you and I, we've traveled this world together. We've gone to war for titles. We've done everything. At one point, I think I even considered you my friend. But I never think that you'd be such a coward, such a sucker to sneak me from behind. I never thought you to be so low as to try to make your name in ACW at my expense. But you know what? I saw the Mary Poppins umbrella backstage. I saw the old Addams Family looking beater. So I know that you're in the building, Marty. So I got my fighting britches on. And I want you to come out here right now so I can show you and all these people what happens when you stand face to face with the KING King!
Kenny! Oh, Kenny! Yes, it's me, the one true villain, Marty Scurll. And would you look at that? Kenny King doing what Kenny King does best, running his big mouth. Well, Kenny, I got news for you. Your first mistake was assuming that you and I were ever friends. You should know as well as anyone that all my friends are dead. But that doesn't mean that I don't have some acquaintances. Yes, so Kenny, between now and when you and I meet one-on-one, things around here might start getting a little bizarre, a little outlandish, if you will.
Man, that umbrella was...
Wait a minute! Hold on! Hold on! That's outlandish Zicky Dice!
Where did he come from?
I don't know. Why is Zicky Dice here in All Caribbean Wrestling? This is insane! And Zicky... Oh, no. Zicky Dice has got a chair!
Not the chair!
Zicky Dice has got... Oh, no! Oh, no. Zicky Dice. Oh, come on, enough is enough. This is not how we want to do things here at All Caribbean Wrestling.
What does this say?
What is this?
What is...
Zicky Dice's contracted talent here.
What?
D-I-C-E, Dice.
Zicky Dice is a part of All Caribbean Wrestling? Holy cow.
We definitely have to talk to some people about this.
This is insane, and what a way to start what's happening here at Saturday Night 5. What's going to happen next with Outlandish, Zinky Nice, and Kenny King? You've got to join us here next week.